What improved your quality of life so much you wish you did it sooner? Walking. After years of trying to run, I simply started walking 5 to 7 miles a day in good weather. It is literally life-changing in terms of mental and physical health. I stopped saying yes to things I didn't want to do. Quit my job and moved to the mountains. I realized I cared more about what I did with my free time than whatever work I did, so I got a job where I wanted to live. We live in a cute mountain town now, and every day watching the sunrise at home gives me 1000% more happiness than anything ever in Illinois. Taking a yearly vacation. My family never traveled growing up, so I didn't know what I was missing out on. But I have a good paying job with time off benefits, and my wife and I have been taking a vacation every year since we got married. Even if it's just something simple, the time away from the usual day-to-day does wonders. Turning off all push notifications except for essentials like financial apps or important contacts. And silent mode. I forgot what my ringtone is. What a wonderful feeling. Leave me a voicemail or text. Those pings don't rule my life anymore. Adapted my house. As a wheelchair user, it's tiny little things like being able to get under sinks that give you so much more independence and makes life that little bit easier. Drinking water first thing in the morning and through the day. Getting off most social media, except here. Reddit is my last piece of social media that I can't shake. Deleted Facebook, Instagram. But love the little small communities here, even though Reddit can be super toxic political sometimes. I got what I jokingly call a nose job. Fixed a deviated septum and removed a lot of cysts. The ability to breathe is amazing. When they removed the packing after the surgery, I was giddy. I mean, my wife and I were in a huge fight at the time, and I was practically giggling during it. No more sinus infections, solid sleep at night, better sense of smell. It is freaking awesome. I had the deviated septum polyps and turbinate reduction. Holy crap. I preached talking with your doctor about nose shoot. I had no idea I could feel this good. Breathing through the nose? No more hours of runny nose every day. No more sinus infection or earaches or headaches from them. Food tasting better? Less snoring? Nose jobs for every allergy sufferer. A good bed. Game changer. I had no idea how much I needed a new bed until my wife talked me into it. Now every time I lay down, it's like 1000 angels caressing my soul. To people that feel they have a good bed, what did you get, and what do you like about it? I've decided to go online to try to find a good one multiple times, because I know mine is shoot, but then find 1000 different options and become paralyzed by indecision and decide just put it off until later. You never know which reviews are bought or real. Quality work shoes. Boots. I would go buy the cheapest Walmart boots and they would be trash in a few months, and I would constantly be sore. I now own multiple pairs of Carolina logging boots, and it's incredible. I have a pair I bought in 2014 that are still waterproof. I need to get them resold, and I bet I get another few years out of them. Changing universities from a toxic to a super friendly environment. Still shocked that studying can be fun. I completely purged my closet and went Marie Kondo on it. The amount of anxiety that left me was palpable. Weird, but it was great. A quality mattress, a quality chair, 30 minutes of exercise daily, eating at the same time daily, good hydration, and 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Can I ask, what are the benefits of eating at the same time daily? I've never thought about this before. You don't get as hungry throughout the day if you eat at the same time, I find. Makes dieting way easier. I wish I knew thoughts were fleeting. Most of the several thousand a day aren't helpful. Learning to be in the moment and being more conscious. I have intrusive thoughts, anxiety, and being able to tell my brain to shut up is a big step. Good for you. How do you make it shut up? I've tried, but most of the time they keep talking and I'm so tired of shutting it up. Septoplastin. I've always had bad allergies and a stuffy nose, and it wasn't until I was 30 and feeling like I had tried literally everything, allergy shots, inhalers, nose sprays, that I said I feel like we've tried all these things and it's made an improvement. But this can't be normal. Is it possible I have something physical like a deviated septum or something? And my allergist said, well, of course you have a deviated septum, but it's very slight. Surgery probably wouldn't even do anything. Went to an end. Got a septoplasty, and it's night and day. If my deviation was slight, I can't imagine what a major deviation is like. I've had many allergists since I was young and not a single one ever said anything about a deviated septum to me. Wish I would have known 10 years ago. Removing cocaine use from my life. Good for you, mate. It's hard as F. I still struggle. Doctor visits. Glasses purchased. Crippling OCD managed. Sleep apnea found and treated. Teeth fixed. I'm a new person. I feel better now than I did in my 20s. Don't sleep on getting a good general practitioner, doing routine visits, and coming to them with problems. Having my feet repaired. Pro-life tip. If you think a toe is broken, seek medical attention and have it x-rayed. Don't make the mistake of simply taping neighboring toes together, assuming that's all the doctor could do. Anyway, seeing a dermatologist for my psoriasis. In February I started MTX therapy, methotrexate and folic acid, and 3 months later I was 90% psoriasis free. At this moment, 9 months later, I am 98% psoriasis free. Quit drinking. 3 years sober. Quit drinking. Everything else came with that. Early mornings, exercise, weight loss, rebuilding relationships, remembering everything, always able to conceive. Our first baby is due this Christmas. I'm just happy. Even on the bad days, I'm still 100 times happier than on my best drunken days. Learning how to set healthy boundaries and say no. Giving up on toxic people and removing them from my life. Not arguing with stupid. Estrangement from toxic family. Decent headphones. Not too expensive, but better than the cheapest available ones. Sound is better and they don't break easily. Sennheiser FTW. Taking therapy seriously and working on it. To add, the first therapist you see might not be the one for you. I had to shop around 4 therapists that I felt comfortable with, that had experience in working with what I was dealing with, and the way they approach treatment. It sucks when you get help, then find out the therapist isn't the right one for you and dismiss therapy altogether. Please know that the first one might not be the right one. Happy to answer any questions you might have. Getting sober after 38 years of alcoholism. 5 months sober. Here. I quit smoking. Same. I slip up every now and then. But each time I realize more and more how disgusting it tastes and smells. I hate how hard people are on themselves about quitting smoking, but I do get it. If you're a pack-a-day smoker, that's 140 darts a week. People give up when they can't quit cold turkey. But if you have 5 that week, that's minus 135 cigarettes, and that's amazing. I sample one every once in a while and always regret it, but I will occasionally buy menthols on vacation. Got a dishwasher. Year passed. I had been using it incorrectly, so I assumed all dishwashers sucked and washing by hand was superior. Turns out it was user error. Making sure the tap is hot before starting the machine. Making sure the trap is clean and nozzles are not blocked. Putting 1 tablespoon of vinegar in each wash, and buying semi-decent dishwasher detergent made all the difference in the world. Now my dishes look just as good as if I had washed them by hand. And more importantly, I save upwards of 45 minutes each day after making dinner for 5 people. Going to the gym daily. Lost my fat ass in a year and I am now finally being the person I want to be. Or at least I look like him. Good job. I wish I had your discipline. How to make the first step. A good, ergonomic chair. No more back pain. Wait, what? I went to bed and now this happened. Using a little stool to elevate my legs while pooping. Almost like you were squatting. You don't even need to push that much. It's so much easier. Oh, and changing my bed pillow. Realizing that I'm a person who needs to be on his meds, and that's okay. This is one of the hardest things about having a mental condition. You feel like a failure when you can't change on your own. It took me a while too. I knew Zoloft wouldn't solve my depression, but it has stopped the all-morning crying and looping negative thoughts and that I can work with. It feels like I am in control of my emotions and way more able to face life. Electric toothbrush. I must have really sucked at brushing as I typically had a cavity every year or 2. Now it's been 4 years cavity-free and my teeth look great. I don't have dreams of crumbling teeth anymore. Cycling to work, exercise and transportation for free. Plus I actually feel awake when I get there. Deleting Facebook. This was a great move I made 3 years ago. I still have Messenger, because my dad and stepmom still insist on using it. However, I have more time since I am not scrolling through Facebook every chance I get. I am not causing shoot when I respond to people's one-sided and misinformed political opinions. When I left Facebook, I told everyone that if they wanted to talk to me directly, to just PM me and I would give them my phone number or email address. No one told me who my real friends are. Moving out of my parents' house. Buying a pressure cooker. I went my entire life, up to my mid-20s, not knowing pressure cookers exist. My wife, then fiancé, told me to get one, instead of waiting 8 hours for a slow cooker to do its job. Since then I can make most of the same meals in the pressure cooker as the slow cooker in a fraction of the time. Life-changing to say the least. Setting aside a proper savings account. Of last year than this year, I began shoving money in my savings and now I've got a vacation fund. Lexa Pro. No more downward spirals for me, baby. Live, laugh, Lexa Pro. Stop giving a frick. Getting a dog, it really helps with loneliness. I understand why people go into crazy cat lady mode now. Pets bring so much comfort. My cats kept me going through my worst years and I'm so grateful for them.